Among the mixers, the eggs, and all this chocolate, you'll find a recipe for happiness.
I never get everything perfect the first time. Never.
When something goes wrong,
That wasn't even funny, man. That doesn't happen.
pick up and move on. But remember to appreciate the unexpected bumps
Hi.
along the way. With those ingredients, Chef Bill Dietz found
I'll go ahead and put that layer together.
a happiness he didn't know could belong to him.
I had no idea it was coming.
His own business,
No idea at all.
the Secret Chocolatier.
It just keeps me going.
6 days a week, Chef Dietz whips up delectable desserts, creating a chocoholic's heaven. He takes care of the kitchen with multitasker Robin's help.
A lot of structure, and recipes and chocolate is very specific. It takes a structured atmosphere.
And that's just kind of a beginning
Karen, a natural people person,
to mix it up.
works with customers up front.
And this is still our fight or flight year.
Andy
We're still learning.
handles the business side of the store.
It keeps me going. I can go out of here exhausted at 9 o'clock tonight and I'll be back in at 8 in the morning ready to go. I just love making the product.
The love affair began when Chef Dietz was just a child, thanks to the love he was shown from another man named Dietz.
I was excited from the time we got in the car till the time we got there. That we were going, not only just going to Grandma and Grandpa's house, but I got to go to the bakery.
In a small town just south of Pittsburgh, a young Bill would spend summers watching his grandfather run the family bakery.
And it wasn't even a conscious thing. It's just I was there all the time, and I saw the equipment, and I saw the bread being baked, and I ate the donuts and got to dip them in the glaze myself when I was going, So it just became a part of me.
After high school, Bill served in the military, then began to share what he learned from his grandfather.
Yeah, I think about my grandfather a lot, and he actually passed away before I even got started doing this. So he never realized that I became a baker. But I think in some way he just knows. No, that hasn't been out enough.
For more than 20
I don't think it's been
years,
out long
he baked
enough.
pastries for dessert lovers in South Carolina. Then the Sonoma Restaurant Group of Charlotte hired Bill to work as their executive pastry chef.
I just go from job to job.
But Christmas 2007 delivered bad news. Right before the economy tanked, Bill says his restaurant closed because of unforeseen construction. He wasn't sure when the restaurant would reopen. Reality set in. Not young enough to start over, yet too young to retire, Bill needed a new job.
That's hard. I was, after Taverna, I was on unemployment for about a year and faced those questions every single day.
Bill remembered it was his grandfather's love that started his career, so maybe he could keep it going.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a great day.
With the love of his wife.
I didn't foresee this, but
Karen took a break from her own career.
work with it. Different times in your life, you're called to different things. If professionally neither one of us were able to do any more in Charlotte,
Together,
we just knew we had a decision to make,
husband and wife went to work
and it just seemed to kind of unfold.
with truffles.
We were just doing a few on our own, Karen and I, and doing them at farmers markets and things like that. And a little cafe place in Rock Hill started selling them also.
The Dietz's truffle venture took off, but it was the love of a daughter
Daddy, I forgot. Is this the one that I add the sugar all at once?
and a new son that took Bill's truffles beyond his sweetest dreams.
I always loved eating it.
Robin,
I claim quality control.
the assistant chef part-time, the Dietz's daughter full-time,
I couldn't be happier with my family. And
married
how-
businessman Andy Ciordia.
I'm the go-between for everybody. It's my parents, it's my husband, and I feel like it's all come together and I'm in the middle of it all, and it's great for me. It really is.
Andy saw potential for a business with Bill's talents in the kitchen.
You have good sales. Where do you want to take this? Is this a hobby? Is that all this will be? Or do we want to actually make this thing grow up a bit? And that was when Bill was like, Sure, let's see where we can take this.
Ultimately, Andy and Robin just wanted more for Bill and Karen in an unstable economy.
I like to think that as we're a success, my family has security, in a market that may not have been able to give them that.
I used about half of it.
And we know that as the recession went, it's very hard to find work. So as it was harder to find work, then what's the best vehicle for this? Well, your own work.
Call it a business plan driven by ambition, designed with love. For the secret to the Secret Chocolatier is family.
We've had many conversations about them and supporting my parents and helping them in this business grow and help make sure that they're taken care of. So it's been very special for me that Andy cares that much about them, to put them first.
So I'm nervous but hopeful.
It's taken some risk and many sleepless nights.
Especially in this type of market. I mean, it took us 1.5 years just to find a bank that would look at us like we didn't have 3 heads.
Not to mention overtime in the kitchen, even for the littlest chocolatier.
Want to visit with her?
I would not have done it. I'm not a businessman at all. I would not have done. I would have been very happy finding another nice restaurant and just doing what I do in the kitchen for somebody else, and they all know that.
Yeah.
The Dietz and Ciordia families are happy they took that chance. Now excited for the future.
I just can't wait till you can bookkeep.
And as far as that happiness recipe goes, perhaps it was a third ingredient that perfected it.
Robin and Andy have worked literally 24 hours a day to get this thing going.
Lean on the love around you to turn difficulty into success.
They've done so much in the background to get me set up in my own kitchen so that we can produce the product. It's just been an amazing journey to watch them.
We have something, and we have each other, so let's make the best of this.
Young or grown up, parents always want the best for their children. But the Secret Chocolatier proves
Will you check the meringue for me?
that in time, children will want the best
He still has to check on me.
for mom and dad, too.
About 30 more seconds. It's a little bit thicker than that. That's staying soft. All right, that's good. Yep. We'll do the second layer of the cake.